Hare Krishna. Welcome again this evening for our wonderful katha. We hope you've all been taking advantage of this extraordinary time where we actually have nothing to do except read and chant and hear and study Prabhupada's books. It's an amazing time in our lifetime. So today we'll go to Braj, to everyone's favorite place, Govardhan Hill. Bolo Sikiraj Maharaj Ki! And we'll go to a very beautiful place called Kusum sarovar, and tell many pastimes all around Kusum sarovar. So we'll begin, just to put us in the mood. We have a very beautiful Braj song that all the devotees always ask me again and again to sing this song. It's a very simple song. The part that comes again and again you'll learn in 2 seconds and sing along with us. Verses are also quite simple. If you have some other device beside your phone, you can look up Braja Janamana Sukha Kari. Sri Radhe Prajajanamana Sukhakari Radhe Shama Shama Sham Sri Radhe Prajajanamana Sukhakari Radhe Shama Shama Sham Mor Mukuta Makara Krita Kundala Gale Vaijandi Mala Mor Mukuta Makara Krita Kundala Gale Vaijandi Mala Charananupura Rasala Radhe Shama Shama Sham Charananupura Rasala Radhe Shama Shama Oh Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Sri Radhe Brajajanamana Sukhakari Radhe Shama Shama Sham Sri Radhe Brajajanamana Sukhakari Radhe Shama Shama Sham Sundara Badana Kamaladala Lochana Banki Chittavana Hari Sundara Badana Kamaladala Lochana Banki Chittavana Hari Mohana Bamsi Bihari Radhe Shama Shama Sham Mohana Bamsi Bihari Radhe Shama Shama Oh Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sri Radhe Brajajanamana Sukhakari Radhe Shama Shama Sham Sri Radhe Brajajanamana Sukhakari Radhe Shama Shama Sham Vrindavan में देनु चरावे गोपी जन मनहारी Vrindavan में देनु चरावे गोपी जन मनहारी Sri Govardhana Dari Radhe Shama Shama Sham Sri Govardhana Dari Radhe Shama Shama Oh Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sri Radhe Brajajanamana Sukhakari Radhe Shama Shama Sham Sri Radhe Brajajanamana Sukhakari Radhe Shama Shama Sham Vrindavan Radha Krishna Miliya Bado Gora Rupavatari Radha Krishna Miliya Bado Gaura Rupavatari Kirtana Dharma Prachari Radhe Shama 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 Kirtana Dharma Prachari Radhe Shama Shama Oh Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Oh Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Sri Radhe Prajanna Manna Sukakari Radhe Shama Shama Sham Sri Radhe Prajanna Manna Sukakari Radhe Shama Shama Sham तुम बिना मेरे और न कोई नाम रूपावतारी तुम बिना मेरे और न कोई नाम रूपावतारी चरणन में बलिहारी राधे श्याम 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 चरणे बलिहारी राधे Sham 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 Narayana Balihari Radhe Sham 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 Narayana Balihari Radhe Sham Sham Oh Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Sham Oh Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Sham Radhe Sham Oh Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Radhe Sham Jai Jai Sri Radhe Sham. So again, welcome to our evening Katha program. We hope you've all been taking advantage to read and chant more during this time, study. And so many wonderful tapes, recordings are there on YouTube, classes and kirtans and things. We can increase our hearing and chanting during this very strange time. Anyway, on the side of Govardhan Hill, not far from Radhakund, about 2 kilometers from Radhakund, we find a very beautiful place called Kusum sarovar. In fact, it mentions in Chaitanya Charitamrita that after Mahaprabhu uncovered Radhakund and Shamakund and revealed them before the eyes of the world, next place he came was Suman sarovar. At that time, 500 years ago, it was known as Suman sarovar, but Kusum or Suman both mean flower. Here there are very many beautiful flower gardens surrounding the kund, or in this case we call sarovar. When a kund becomes too big, then we call it sarovar. So beautiful trees and flowers surrounding the sarovar. The pollen of the kadamba flowers is floating on the crystal clear water. The kokilas are singing their songs. Just now they started here in Vrindavan. In the morning, we listen very carefully, we hear them. The peacocks were crying. Ew, ew, ew. So beautiful flower gardens are there. So Radharani was there with all her friends, picking flowers to meet Krishna at Radhakund. Suddenly Krishna appeared on the scene and said, "Hey, why are you girls stealing these flowers?" And Radharani said, "We come here every day, nobody ever stopped us." And why, anyway, what is it to you? He said, I'm the protector of this flower garden. Since when? We come here all the time, nobody ever bothered us. No, this garden belongs to King Kamadev and he has made me in charge. And King Kamadev is such a powerful king, I never thought anybody would dare to transgress on his properties. So I never came came by before, but now I caught you today. And you're a big thief. Radharani said, how dare you call me a thief? He says, yes, I can prove it. Just see, the beauty of your eyes has been stolen from the lotus petals of Braj. The beauty of your hair has been stolen from the chamra fans of Braj. The beauty of your nails has been stolen from the moon over Braj. The beauty of your waist has been stolen from the lions of Braj. The beauty of your thighs has been stolen from the banana trees of Braj. The beauty of your lips has been stolen from the bimba fruits of Braj. The beauty of your teeth has been stolen from the jasmine buds of Braj. In this way, the pastime goes on and on and on. Even I don't know the end, but Krishna proves how Radharani has completely plundered his Braj. All her beauty has been plundered from Braj. Like this, millions of pastimes happen at Kusum Sarovar. And you've all seen the pictures. It's one of the most photogenic places in Braj. It's situated in a forest called Pushpavan. Of course, now there's only thorn trees there, but previously a beautiful forest called Pushpavan. Of course, Pushpa, means flowers. And millions of pastimes like this happen. Just like one time, Radharani was there with her little basket picking flowers to make garlands to meet Krishna at Radhakund. And she looked inside in the tree, there was a beautiful flower. But it appeared to be just out of reach. She reached for that flower, it was just a bud, just by Radharani reaching, boom, it bloomed, came into full bloom. The same way Krishna, who was standing in the bushes, just watching Radharani reach so sweetly for that balloon, his whole body also bloomed with a hair standing on end. So then she set her basket down and she jumped. Ching, 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 all her ankle bells and her bangles. All our girls in India, they wear so many bangles. I'm always so sad when I go to the West, nobody has bangles. But our girls in India, they cannot leave the house without bangles. So all the Radharani's bangles making this beautiful sound, ching, ching. And every ching is sending shivers up through Krishna's whole body. Anyway, she can't reach that flower that is now bloomed fully. She goes on picking other flowers. As soon as she turns her back, then Krishna comes running, and behind her back he climbs up that tree. He puts his foot on that branch and it comes down a little bit low. So when Radharani turns around, she says, flower looks like it's almost in reach. She sets her basket down. She reaches up to the end of that branch. She pulls that branches down. She goes to pluck that flower. Krishna moves his foot away and she goes screaming up into the tree. And suddenly a gallant young lad appears on the scene to save our young damsel in distress. Like that, millions of pastimes happen at Kusum Sarovar. Nowadays, we see a huge sarovar and big monument there. The sarovar was originally excavated by the Maharaj of Orcha. In Madhya Pradesh, there's one village called Orcha. And there's a beautiful palace there. Next to the palace, huge temple for Krishna. Inside the palace, there's a tiny temple for Lord Ram, because his wife was devotee of Lord Ram. The king was devotee of Krishna, so he built huge palatial palace for Krishna's temple. But everybody only goes to the Queen's temple. When you go there, you'll see big crowds taking darshan of Lord Ram and Sita. Anyway, his name was Orcha Naresh Veer Singh Deo. And in 1774, or 1674, he came there to Kusum Sarovar and excavated the Kund very nicely. And just to give you an idea what types of kings used to walk the face of this earth, one time the king Veer Singh Deo, he went to Bisramghat in Mathura, and he brought a scale and he sat on one side. Now these kings, they weren't ordinary people. If you've ever been to the city palace in Jaipur, there you can see the pajama pants of Sawai Madho Singh. And they stretch from here all the way over to here. Of course, he pulled them tight, but you can just imagine. He used to eat 5 kilos of roti for breakfast and a liter of milk. So these kings were not ordinary. He sat on, such a king like that, he sat on the other side, and he had his minister put gold coins on the other side. When that weighed just as much as his body, he donated to all the Brahmins and temples of Mathura these gold coins. Such kings were there before, now they're all finished. So later, there was one fellow named Surajmal. He gathered up all the small little armies in Braj area and made a huge army and named himself as the king of Bharatpur. And with his army, everyone united, he was managed to drive all the Mughals outside of Braj. In fact, he drove them all the way back to Delhi. In Delhi, there was a big fight, big battle, and he didn't lose, but he lost his life. So though they were not defeated, the army retreated out of sorrow. Then his king, Jawaharlal Singh, he vowed that he would again attack Delhi, and with the loot he would make a beautiful monument for his father. So this is what we see. He looted Delhi, and he made a huge monument that everybody's seen those beautiful pictures. How they built such a huge dome like that in those days. This was 1765. Maharaj Orchanaresh excavated in 1674 and 1765. Jawaharlal Singh, he created this beautiful, huge dome. On the south side, those are for his main queen, Kishoriji. Then there's some other domes on the north side, those are for his co-wives, his co-queens. And we go inside, huge dome is there. And such type of carving. Nowadays nobody can carve like that, they just do little show bottle carving. But you can see so deep carving and beautiful designs, nobody can do this work anymore. And inside the dome, and I've been coming there, first time I came to Braj was 1974, and hardly the natural paints that they use have faded away. On the 4 main sides of the inside of the dome, you'll see one side he's worshipping the Lord, another side is court scene, he's sitting with his ministers, another sign is hunting scene, another sign is battle scene. Then in between he has all different leelas of Radha and Krishna. On one side we'll see Brahma and Shiva and Garud have come to take darshan of Radha and Krishna. Another side, Julan Yatra is going on. Another side we'll see Krishna is coming behind Radharani and covering her eyes, and she has to guess who's there. Of course, just by that transcendental touch, she immediately understood who was there. And then Man Leela is there, we see. Man means Radharani becomes angry with Krishna, then she does Man Leela. We see Lalita is there trying to put Radharani's hand in Krishna's hand, and Radharani's looking away. And then on the other side is the famous Leela that just happened, Holi Leela. Krishna and the gopis playing Holi. And then another side we see Giriraj Leela. And the king, he was very clever. On one corner you'll find he and his brothers were painted into the scene fanning Radha and Krishna. Like that. Then if you come back to the Julan Yatra Leela, you see the Julan, the 2 poles of the Julan there in the swing. Then you follow those poles up, and then there's many paintings, rows and rows of paintings all the way up to an inverted lotus flower hanging down from the top of the dome. In that first row right above the Julan, if you look closely, you'll see there's Nrsinga Leela. You'll see the 2 pillars being bursting apart, and Nrsingadev is holding Hiranyakashipu in his lap and bifurcating him. Then if you look to our left of that, you'll see there's Matsya, there's Kurma, there's Braha Lila, all these different. On the other side, you'll see Kapila Krishna fighting with Bomasura and Kalki Avatar and Hans Avatar. So many beautiful paintings, all different scenes. In between, Vrinda Devi's parrots are there. How they managed to do this, what the colors they use it, even now they're still like I saw them in 1974. And on the very center of the dome we find the lotus feet of Krishna. And very beautiful sound comes there. We like to sit there sometimes and just sing, because beautiful echo comes, beautiful dome is there. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daiti, Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daiti. Makes beautiful sound in this dome. Then as we come down the stairs from the dome, all the way down to the water, not to the water, before the main steps down to the water, just a little ways ahead, we find a little Shivaling. And behind that Shivaling, there's some yogi sitting there in yoga position, but a little crooked. This was Astavaka Rishi. He was crooked in 8 places. Therefore the painting is a little crooked. The carving is a little crooked. Astavaka Rishi. And Brahma Vaivata Puran explains how Astavaka Rishi left his body in the presence of Radha and Krishna and entered to the Nitya Leela, so his little shrine is there, just by the doorway that goes up to the main gallery. And many, many other pastimes happen here. One time, Narad Muni was here, and Vrinda Devi and Lalita Sakhi were there. And Narad Muni was explaining how he had gotten darshan of Radha, he had gotten darshan of Krishna. And Lalita Devi said, you have never seen Radha and Krishna till you have seen Radha Rani tucked into the left shoulder of Sri Krishna. Then you have seen Radha and Krishna. Separately you've never seen. Just like one time somebody put picture of Radharani in Prabhupada's desk, and Prabhupada said, Krishna must be there. We never see Radha alone, always with Krishna. So whenever this lockdown is over and you can come back to Krishna Balaram Mandir, when you buy your pictures next to the Mahaprasad stand, you have to buy Radha and Krishna both. I get my commission for making this announcement. So anyway, how to see? And he said, well, now it is just like, actually now it is spring. This is the month of Chaitra. Chaitra and Vaisakha, the spring season. Basant we call it. Just like now is coming Chaitra Purnima, after that will come Vaisak Purnima. That is known as the Vasant Ras of Lord Krishna. So, we know in Kartik time, the Ras Leela is taking place in Vrindavan town. That's why all the devotees come for Kartik Fest, one of the reasons. Some people say in Seva Kunj, but actually Seva Kunj was where Radha and Krishna rested. Not rested, but Radha Krishna did the seva of Radharani's lotus feet because she was tired. But whole of Vrindavan, everything inside the Prikrama Marg, Ras Leela was going on that night. But the springtime Ras Leela takes place on the side of Govardhan Hill. Now you may or may not know, but no male person can ever enter that Ras arena. So Narad Muni was lamenting. And Vrinda Devi told him no problem. And she grabbed Narad Muni and dunked him in the northwest corner of the Kund, and he came out as a beautiful gopi named Naradi. Just like in Atlanta, we have very wonderful god sister named Naradi, who sings Vrinda Devi Astakam very, very sweetly. So he became a beautiful gopi, Naradi. So he went to the Chandra Sarovar, and there he was able to sit on the corner and take darshan of the Basant Ras Leela of Radha and Krishna and all the gopis. Then when he returned to Kusum Sarovar, Radharani took him to the southeast corner. And she dunked him in the Kund, or she dunked her into the Kund, and Naradi again became Narad Muni. In fact, not far, or actually before we get there, just beside Kusum sarovar, there's a very small temple known as Uddhavji Mandir. As you may or may not know, but Uddhav lives all around Kusum sarovar in the form of grass and trees and creepers. Because we know Krishna sent Uddhav to Braj to deliver message to the gopis. And he was trying to preach to them that Krishna is everywhere, everything is Krishna. And they said, who is this guy talking about? Our Krishna has arms and legs, he embraces us, he kisses us. What is he talking about? In fact, he watched a bumblebee came and Radharani began to speak to that bumblebee and she was just, please go away. You're a rascal servant of that other rascal black fellow. We don't want to hear. Everybody else, all of us are practicing. Every day we're chanting Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, trying to focus our mind on Krishna. Our mind is going so many places. What's coronavirus? What is the score today? Our mind is going here, there, and everywhere. And we're struggling. For years we've been practicing, trying to fix our mind on Krishna. We still can't do it. And Radharani and the gopis, they're trying to take their mind away from Krishna. That's what the bumblebee said. You say you don't want to hear about that fellow, but that's all you do is talk about him. And Radharani, that's the problem, because if you hear about, as soon as you hear about this fellow, you'll give up everything. Just like we have seen, that there's people running around with Srimad Bhagavatams and Bhagavad Gitas in their hand, going in parking lots and shopping centers and here and there, distributing these books, and somehow those people get those books and they leave everything and they come to Braj and they wander around with Lokanath Swami barefoot for 1 month in Braj with thorns and stones and everything. So be careful about these people chanting Hare Krishna. They're very dangerous. So everybody else is struggling to remember Krishna, and the gopis are trying to forget Krishna. They still can't forget Krishna. So when Uddhav saw that, he became astonished. And he prayed, Asamaho charnarenu jasamaham syam Vrindavane kimapi gulmalata o shadinam. That just let me become, gulma means bush, and lata means creeper, and osadi means herbs. Just let me become bush, trees and herbs in this Vrindavan. Why? So that when the gopis are running in madly in love for Krishna, their dust will come on him. Why he can't take the dust straight? Because he's Uddhav, the big minister of Krishna. Krishna doesn't do a thing in Dwarka without consulting Uddhav. If he bows down before the gopis and tries it, they'll be embarrassed. So he wants to become bushes, creepers, and herbs, just so when the gopis run, but not on the main path, not on the straight path, on the hither and thither path. Where the gopis are mad in love for Krishna, they won't run straight, they'll run on the hither and thither path. So at that time, he wants the dust to come on him. So he's living all around there in the form of Gulmalata Oshadinam, bushes, tree, creepers and herbs. So Uddhava Mandir is there. Actually what happened in Skanda Puran in the Bhagavad Mahatmya, it talks about how Maharaj Parikshit brought all the queens from Dwarka. We don't find this in Bhagavatam, but this is in Skanda Puran, so maybe another kalpa. Jiva Goswami says whenever we see different stories, then we can understand it happened in a different kalpa. Anyway, he brought all the queens from Dwarka up to Mathura after Krishna left. And all the queens, they went to take their bath in the Jamuna, and they saw Jamuna was flowing very happily. They said, you're also the Patrani, you're also the wife of Lord Krishna. How is it you're so happy? And she says, I have a benediction from Srimati Radharani that I never feel the separation of the Lord. Acha, so please tell us. And she said, Govardhanam Pusham Kushambanam Kusum Sarovaram. He said, you go to Govardhan, find that Pushpavan, find that Kusum Sarovar. You do Nam Sankirtan and Uddhav will appear. And by hearing from Uddhav, you will get benediction. that you will never feel separation from Radha and from Krishna. So everybody went there to Kusum sarovar. They came to Govardhan. They found out Kusum sarovar and Pushpavan. They began doing Nam Sankirtan. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Uddhav appeared. As soon as Uddhav appeared, he saw all the queens of Lord Krishna were there, and he saw Maharaj Parikshit. He told Parikshit Maharaj, you have to go. Are, what offense have I done that I cannot be here? He said, this is not your time. Now it is the end of Dwapar Yuga. Kali is coming. You have to go fight with Kali. But don't worry. What I'm going to do for these queens in 30 days, Sukadev Goswami will do for you in 7 days. So Parikshit Maharaj left the assembly, and all the queens sat down, and Sukadev and Uddhav. When you see the temple, you'll see Uddhav is sitting there. He's blackish, just like Krishna. He's wearing his pitambar dhoti, golden dhoti, like Krishna, and he's not holding a iPod. He's holding a leaf pod. He's got his leaves there, and he's reciting Srimad Bhagavatam for the gopis. After 1 month, the gopis became so merged in ecstasy that they were unable to feel the separation of Lord Krishna. This way, Prabhupada has given us this daily Bhagavatam class. Srimad Bhagavatam itself says, Nityam Bhagavata Seva. Go on hearing the Srimad Bhagavatam, and we will one day feel non-separation from the union of Radha and Krishna. Just next to Kusum sarovar, a little bit ahead, we have Radha Banabihari temple. One time Krishna came to Kusum sarovar disguised as a Mali. Complete, you'll see he's got his mustache and everything. And he began, and there's a beautiful picture in the middle of the altar. Actually, that picture is found in the dome for Kishori Rani. In the one of the sides of the dome, there's this picture, Krishna with his mustache and braiding and decorating the hair of Radharani. And you'll see that picture is on the altar. They also have pictures, and Radharani's looking into the mirror, but instead of looking at herself in the mirror, she's seeing Shyam Sundar in the mirror. Therefore, you see on the altar there's a dark Govardhan Shila, and he has a little fake arm with a golden comb. And you see from the golden Govardhan Shila below him, there's a beautiful braid coming out, and the comb is stuck in that braid. And she's looking into the mirror, but the mirror is in such a way that she can see Krishna in that mirror. And this temple was given over to the management of Chopati temple, and two wonderful devotees are there, Pulindri and Nityananda Maharan, taking care of this wonderful place. Radha Banabihari temple. Very beautiful place. Now one time, Narad Muni was there on the side of Govardhan Hill, and he was singing beautiful songs. We know that Narad Muni, he sings beautiful songs for Krishna. Radhika Raman, 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 Radhika Raman. Krishna was very pleased, and he told Narada, hey Narada, why don't you stay here and do your bhajan? But Prabhu, I'm cursed. I cannot stay anywhere for more than a few minutes only. Are Narad, that curse is only valid in the material world. This Brajadam is not part of the material world. You can't just buy a ticket now. You can't even buy a ticket. But when you finally can, even you buy that ticket, that ticket will not get you here. We told yesterday we're only here by the mercy of our divine spiritual master, Srila Prabhupada. It's not part of the material world. That curse, he said, has no effect here. So just a little ways up the road away from Radha Banabihari Temple, then across the road we see a big archway, and you go in that archway about half a kilometer, and you find a very beautiful place called Narada Ban and Narada Kund. Very, very natural kund is there, with some steps going down. So many beautiful types of trees are there. Kadamba trees are there, and what is this? This Paras people. We've seen people trees, but this has people tree with little crinkly leaves, and it gets, in the Kartik time, 5 different colored flowers come. Everywhere from pink to red. No, yellow to red. Yellow, orangish red, like that. 5 different colors are there on this tree. And it gets very special black seeds that sometimes you'll see sadhus wearing necklaces from the Paras people. And so pomegranate trees there, may have been a beautiful trees there. It used to be a tiny little temple there. But now there's a Mahant there named Deena Bandhu. Deena Bandhu Sharan. In Nimbarka Sampradaya, there's a certain branch, and like we put Das on the end of our names, they put Sharan. Just like you know from Bhagavad Gita, Mamekam Sharanam Braja. So to become the Das of Krishna, or to surrender to Krishna, almost same thing. So his name is Deena Bandhu Sharan. And he has built a grand temple there. It was just a tiny little place. He made this grand temple there. He planted so many trees and flowering trees. And beautiful brass, life-size deities, Priya Priyatam, Radha and Krishna, sitting together, very beautiful. On the right altar, our right side, you'll see life-size murti of Narad Muni playing his Veena. And then on our left side altar, we'll find the disciplic succession of Nimbarka Sampradaya. They trace theirs from the Hans avatar, the swan incarnation of the Lord. And somehow then there's Narad Muni. He's in all the Sampradayas, I guess he gets around. So Narad Muni is there. 4 Kumaras are there. Then his Nimbarkacharya is there. And on the left side we see his most famous disciple Srinivas. Beautiful, huge temple is there. Beautiful kund is there. And Deena Bandhu Sharan, he told me that this is the place where I gave it away, where Narad Muni brought Kayadu. Anybody remembers Kayadu? Prahlad Maharaj's mother, Hiranyakashipu's queen. And I've not seen any Shastra so far, but it makes sense because Narad Muni couldn't have an ashram anywhere else except Braj, because everywhere else in the material world he's cursed. So anyway, this is the place, according to Deena Bandhu Sharan, where Prahlad, he was in the womb of his mother, Kayadu. Therefore it's very important when the ladies are full with child, especially Bhagavatam describes after 7 months the child becomes conscious in the womb, then they should read and chant very loudly to benefit. Because Prahlad Maharaj became one of the 12 Mahajans just by hearing from Narad Muni in the womb of his mother. So this is, according to Deena Bandhu Sharan, this is a place where that happened. And it's off from the road, so it's a very peaceful, beautiful place. So anyway, these are some of the millions of pastimes that happen all around Kusum Sarovar. So, see, Bolo Sikiraj Maharaj Ki Jai. As I said, after discovering Radhakund, Mahaprabhu came to Suman Sarovar. And, very interesting, so Chaitanya Charitamrita, which was written 500 years ago, says Mahaprabhu got darshan of Govardhan Hill. He started from Radhakund, he came to Kusum Sarovar, he got darshan of Govardhan Hill. Now many of you have been to Kusum Sarovar. Did anybody see Govardhan Hill? We never saw. Some other day we may tell you the pastime of how Govardhan is sinking. Even with 500 years he sank so much that we go to Kusum Sarovar, we don't see, but Mahaprabhu 500 years ago clearly written at Kusum Sarovar he saw Govardhan Hill. He's sinking the width of one sesame seed. People are saying mustard, but I saw the Sanskrit, it says till, and till translated is sesame. So he's sinking the width of a sesame seed into the ground every day. So So Mahaprabhu took darshan of Govardhan Hill there. Now we don't see. We have to go a little ways ahead where the road breaks in half and goes to the bypass road. Then there we start to see Govardhan coming out of. And then at Govindakund we were the other day, very tall and beautiful. That's the tail of Govardhan. So we invite you all to come again tomorrow, 5:30. We'll be here to again spread some wonderful katha, because we can't go anywhere. Fortunately for us, we're locked in with Radha Krishna, Radha Shamsundar and Krishna Balaram Gaurnitai. Most of you are locked out of your favorite temple. But you can get darshan. You can go to Vrindavan.tv and see the darshan all day long, hear the classes. Now, if you 8 o'clock in the morning Indian time, they're having Prabhupada give class every day from Nectar Devotion classes that he gave at Radha Damodar temple here in this actual Vrindavan. So you can tune in at 8 o'clock and hear Prabhupada's very learned lectures. Just amazing lectures listening to Srila Prabhupada. Anyway, we hope to see you tomorrow. How many people are out there today?
Close to 120.
Close to 120. So I offer my obeisances to all of you for kindly listening to this Krishna Katha from the mouth of a worthless soul like me. We'll see you again tomorrow, 5:30. Hare Krishna.